Season 4 of The Bear doesn't begin with the scream, but with a memory. In a warm, chaotic kitchen of the past, Carmi and Mikey stand side by side, heat rising, knives clattering, as Carmi shares a dream to open a restaurant together. It's an emotional exchange, full of talk about food, family, and their absent father. Restaurants make people happy, Carmi says. And Mikey, hesitant at first, starts to believe him. Cut to the present. Carmi jolts awake to the sound of his alarm and the sting of a harsh restaurant review lying on his chest. The headline: Often Missing the Mark. It hits hard. A wake-up call. At the Bear, Carmi apologizes to Sydney, acknowledging the chaos the critic captured. Sydney, calm but brutally honest, reminds him, greatness doesn't require disorder. We're not chasing madness. We're chasing mastery. As the crew trickles into the kitchen, familiar faces return. Ibra's branching out. He's applied to a delivery app, capitalizing on the sandwich window that's taken off. But not everything is cooking to perfection. Tina admits the pasta's dragging and owns up to it. Then Cicero walks in with his partner, Nicholas, and a towering countdown clock. It reads 1,440 hours. 2 months. That's all the time the Bear has before the money runs out. Richie confesses to some mistakes, and Carmi takes the blame too. Richie suggests replacing everyone. Carmi strongly disagrees, but he's not giving up. In fact, he's dreaming bigger. He wants the Bear to earn a Michelin star. It's bold, it's risky, but maybe it's exactly what they need. To make it happen, he brings in reinforcements: Jessica, Garrett, and Renee, veterans from Chef Terry's now closed fine dining haven, Ever. Jessica moves fast. New systems roll in: 20-minute daily briefings, a red-green card system for tracking ticket times, and even a delivery robot named Chucky to help Ibra. But even with change in motion, the kitchen's still a war zone. Plates crash, tensions rise, and that red line tracking their finances still sinking. By the episode's end, Carmi stares at the clock. Time is slipping through their fingers. Episode 2. Sydney and Marcus start their day elbow deep in mess, scrubbing down his chaotic dessert station. Ibra's working on something mysterious. When Carmi asks, he simply says, "I'll show you when it's ready." The countdown clock, now down to 900 hours. Richie vents his frustration. The constantly changing menu is destroying the rhythm, but Carmi's too deep in his own head, spiraling through fears of failure. That night, Richie drinks alone. He mutters a quiet prayer for the restaurant and calls it a night. Sydney, meanwhile, feels the pull between Shapiro's sleek, promising new restaurant and the mad, magical mess of the Bear. Still, she helps Gary connect with wine expert Alpana Singh to elevate the beverage game. Tina runs into a supply chain nightmare, the farmers they rely on scaling back thanks to inconsistent orders. Elsewhere, Sugar finds out that Francie Fack, her longtime rival, is back in town. Back at the restaurant, Sydney proposes a radical idea to tackle the ingredient problem. Simplify the plates, from 5 components down to 3. Meanwhile, Richie hunts for the elusive Michelin star critic. Still, no clue who it was in the Chicago Tribune. Ebra's sandwich window thrives. Tina, pushing herself hard, struggles to meet her 3-minute pasta goal, but keeps going. She confides in Carmi about a fight she had with her husband and how she had to apologize that morning. Later, Carmi calls Sugar to apologize for missing the birth of her baby. They share a tender moment. Sugar reminds him of who he is, how he once loved cooking, and was loved in return. And maybe it's okay if that love has changed. Sydney pitches her version of Carmi's dish to Gary, then nervously asks Carmi for approval. He simply nods. Go ahead. Again, she's surprised. Dinner service begins. Tina's still on desserts with Marcus when a pasta ticket comes in. Sydney steps up, calm, focused, and delivers in 2 minutes 39 seconds. A quiet win, in a kitchen full of loud losses. Episode 3, Snow and Beef. Sydney perfects her scallop dish, the one she simplified. Carmi tastes it and says just one word: perfect. Elsewhere, Richie's ex-wife, Tiff, is getting married. She invites him to the wedding. He hangs up quickly. His silence says it all. That day, a young cancer survivor visits the restaurant. Her wish? To see snow and eat an Italian beef sandwich. Richie makes both happen. Sydney's dad leaves a voicemail, concerned, distant. Marcus gets one too, from his father. Later, he catches Carmi lighting a cigarette and tells him to stop, then makes his own ask. More resources for dessert, more firepower. Meanwhile, Cicero is forced to sell his house. Donna Berzato's helping him. Money's tight, hope's tighter. When service begins, Richie puts on a show. He serves the beef sandwich with care and flair, wowing the VIP family and catching the eye of a diner named Mr. Clark. Then comes the snow. Artificial, but still magical. The young girl beams. Richie watches her, quietly proud. Later that night, Carmi jumps off a train and runs to Claire's house. He confesses he loved her, but didn't know how to handle the good. Claire listens, forgives, but says goodbye. That chapter is closed. As he walks away, Carmi makes a call. It's to Pete. Something about the agreement needs to change. Type part 2 in the comments section if you want me to continue this recap.